cactus and succulent growers, it's Lynn, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the cactus plants that do not bite. And this is a special video request by my wonderful subscriber, Northern Plantucky Plantincy. So first of all, thank you so much for the video request, Northern Plantucky. And I'm going to be talking about the cactus plants that you can have safely in your home or around pets that are not going to bite you. And I just want to start off by saying I have made a video on my whole spineless cactus collection where I talk about all the cactus plants that I have that don't have any spines, or if they do, very little spines. And I'll link that video up above, so do go and watch that video after this video. So this is going to be all the cactus plants that are not going to bite you. So here we go. I'm going to talk about them sort of in number order. Now, number one will be Echinopsis subdenudata, which is this gorgeous spotty dotty cactus here, and it's often called the domino cactus because of its gorgeous little spots. Now, it does have very tiny spines, but it's actually one you can touch quite easily, as you can see, without getting bitten. And it is just a very gorgeous cactus to have in the house as well, in a sunny window. It's very safe to have around pets also, and it's an absolutely stunning cactus. I love the little dots on it. It also produces magnificent white, highly scented flowers as well in the spring and the summertime. I have some little tiny ones here. They've also grown from seed. Absolutely gorgeous plant. So that's number one. Number two will be Perogia magnifica. Perogia magnificus, and also known as Notocactus magnificus as well, which is this gorgeous stunner here. We have a few of these in our collection. This one I think is actually Perogia warsii, which is very similar. And again, this is one that also does have spines, but the spines are very, very soft, and it's gorgeous spine arrangement on that. Also magnificent pups, excuse the pun, magnifica. And I'll just show the other ones we've got here as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just look at the patterning on how this grows. It's absolutely beautiful. Very golden spines, absolutely gorgeous. And this is my very old one here. This is probably one of my most prized cactus plants in my collection. It's gorge. Just look at all of its pups, and this I've had probably for, I always say 25 years, but I say that every year, so it has to be about 27 years now anyway. I was in my early 20s when I got this. It's absolutely beautiful, and as you can see, I can just put my hand on it, no problem at all. So this one is definitely one that doesn't bite you. Number three will be Lophophora. And these are commonly known as the peyote cactus because they contain alkaloids in their skin called mescaline. And these gorgeous cacti, well, they might be gorgeous to me, but maybe not to some people, are very wacky and unusual in how they look, as you can see here. They literally don't have any spines at all. They're completely spineless. And they're ones that you can just touch completely. Gorgeous cactus. They actually have woolly tufts as well. I'll just show an example of a very woolly one. This is one of my Lophophora williamses here. A very lovely woolly variety. And it is so safe to have. Now, obviously, unfortunately, Lophophora is not legal to grow in some countries, including many parts of the US, because it contains mescaline. But luckily, thankfully, it's legal to grow here in Ireland and the UK, and let's hope it never changes. Number four will be Ariocarpus, and here I've got a few of my Ariocarpus cactus plants here. And yes, it is a cactus, guys. I know a lot of people say, oh, I bought an Ariocarpus. Is it a succulent or a cactus? It's a cactus because it has areoles, which are the little where the flowers emerge from and where the spines emerge from. But this does look very agave-like, so you can understand why some people would get confused. But this one, although it will have very tiny spines at the very end, so on some of them anyway, you really can't feel them at all. And it looks sharp, like an agave, but it's not sharp at all. And that's also one that doesn't bite you. And Ariocarpus is absolutely gorgeous and rather unusual cactus to grow. Number 5 will be Astrophytum. Now, not all Astrophytums. For example, this is my Astrophytum Capricorn crossing Myriostigma, and this one does bite. But this little one here, for example, Astrophytum Myriostigma, variety Jovensi, this one is completely spineless, as is the Astrophytum Myriostigma Crosticosta here. And I'll go and show you my very large Astrophytum Myriostigma over here, which is again totally spineless, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Again, one of my favourite cactus plants here, as you can see, brown felted areoles, absolutely gorgeous. You can run your fingers across that and it will not bite. A beautiful Astrophytum. So again, not all Astrophytums. Astrophytum mysterious as well is also a safe one to grow that doesn't bite. Unfortunately, I don't have any here in the polytunnel to show you, but it's also a lovely one to grow as well that doesn't bite. So that's another one, but just look at that. I just love it. And by the way, if you wonder what that noise is outside, it's extremely windy outside, guys. I normally have the polytunnel door open during the days. In the winter, if it's quite mild. But it's so windy at the moment, I've had to close it. So if you hear this whoo and everything shaking, it's just the wind. Number 6 will be monkey's tail cactus, and this is known as Cleistocactus choledomonsis, commonly known as the monkey's tail, for obvious reasons, as you can see. And this is absolutely gorgeous plant to grow. No, the hairs are actually modified spines, but it doesn't feel at all spiny. It's gorgeous, it's hairy, and it's absolutely beautiful. I have quite a few hairy cacti in my collection, but some of them do bite. This one doesn't bite. You can just stroke your hands. Oh, hear the wind, guys. Stroke your hands over this and it's like stroking a cat. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that one, Cleistocactus choledomonsis, known as the monkey's tail. And if you want to know a bit more information about this gorgeous hanging cactus, then do check out the video I've made on how to care for Cleistocactus choledomonsis, and also all about it. And I'll link that video up above. So do go and watch that after this video. Now, here I go over here. I'm just going to show you some of my other hairies that actually do bite, just to let you know that not all hairy cacti don't bite. This one here is my Cephalocereus sinalis, commonly known to me anyway as Einstein, because of its wacky grey hair, and I love to include this in videos. But it looks soft to touch, but believe me, it is actually quite sharp under this hair, so this one does bite. And same with Espostoa as well. This is one of my old Espostoas, and again, lovely sort of whipped woolly hair. It looks soft, and it's sort of fairly soft to gently touch, but if you put any pressure on it, it is quite sharp underneath. They produce this wool to protect themselves from excess sun and also from excess cold as well. But definitely the Cleistocactus choledomonsis is another lovely, beautiful one that doesn't bite you. The next one will be Trichocereus, Trichocereus pachanoi, commonly known as the San Pedro cactus, and also Trichocereus scopolicola. So if you love really tall, large growing cacti, but you don't want them to bite you, then these are good ones to go for. Now this is, for example, one of my scopolicolas, and again it does have very tiny spines here along the areoles, but you really can touch this and there's really no problem at all. It doesn't bite you, and it's a lovely cactus to grow. It has magnificent, gorgeous white flowers as well during the summertime. And this is my other big Scopolicola crossed with pachanoi as well, also lovely big tall one. And I'll just show you the San Pedro cactus, the pachanoi, Trichocereus pachanoi, somewhere amongst here, amongst all of this field of Trichocereus, guys. Well, yeah, this is it here. This is the true pachanoi, and the pachanoi actually has more slightly larger spines than the Scopolicola, but again, very tiny spines, are also quite safe to touch there. The next one will be Rhipsalis, and this is my Rhipsalis pilocarpa here, and it is a gorgeous epiphytic cactus that does have very tiny spines, but they are not sharp at all. They're more like hairs, and it is a gorgeous cactus to grow, a lovely hanging cactus. And all the other types of Rhipsalis as well, the epiphytic cacti. This one here is my other Rhipsalis as well, lovely hanging plant. Hear the wind, guys, it's crazy. Look at the plants all wobbling. The door is closed. Look at it. Ah! Oh my gosh. Look at it. That's how windy it is outside. It is crazy, guys. About 70-mile-an-hour winds. But it's a nice sunny day, so I'm not complaining. And the plants are getting plenty of ventilation. Anyway, off topic. Here we go again. Yep, these Rhipsalis are fantastic. No spines at all in these. And they make gorgeous hanging baskets. And if you want to know a bit more about epiphytic cacti, I have made a video on how to care for and grow epiphytic cacti, so do check that video out. I'll also link that video up above as well. Check it out after this video. So this is one of my other Rhipsalis here as well, and it's got loads of little berries as well. Rhipsalis pitterii and Rhipsalis terras, all different types of Rhipsalis there. And talking of epiphytic cacti, a really good one that doesn't bite is Epiphyllum as well. And these are some of my Epiphyllum cacti. They produce gorge, big, massive flowers in the spring and summer. And again, totally, practically totally spineless. There's the areoles here. Sometimes you can feel a slight spine, but definitely do not bite you. Other ones underneath there as well. Very good cactus to grow. And as I say, if the epiphytic cacti, totally different care requirements completely to desert types of cacti, but they're very safe to grow and have around children as well. Now the next one would be Schlumbergera, commonly known as the Christmas and Thanksgiving cacti, and they are absolutely great. They're very popular houseplant, a cactus houseplant to have, and beautiful flowers, especially at this time of year. No sharp spines at all on these beauties. So again, they produce gorgeous flowers as well during the sort of winter time, and lovely to see the flowers when all the other cacti, most of the other cacti, are all sleeping. So there you go, that's cactus plants that do not bite. And if I've missed any out, do let me know in the comments down below. And do leave a comment as well in the comments down below, even a heart or smiley face, because every comment really does help the algorithm. I just want to show you something before you go, guys. This is one of my Kalanchoe degrammontianus, commonly known as the mother of thousands, because they have tons of little plantlets growing along the leaves. And it is coming into bloom. Look at that, guys. Happy days. So when that blooms, I will do a little video, probably a little shorts video of the flower, so stay tuned for that in the next week or two. And thank you all so much for watching. Do check out all of the other videos I have on my channel. I've got plenty of videos on cacti and succulents, and I want to wish you all a fantastic cactus powered, non-biting cactus powered day.